I felt like every single day we worked, that when we were there, our effort was to put America first, to put Americans first.
Alex, as you think of coming back to North Dakota, spent your career in the military and serving our country, talk to us a little bit further about what that means. What did you do? Where did you serve? And so the viewers understand, because the world's kind of messed up right now. I got some questions I want to dig into later on in the show, but help our viewers understand the breadth and depth of your service to our country.
I served in the military as a survival instructor in the Air Force and then in the Navy, transferred over to the Army where I finished my time in reserves. When I first went back to Washington, I'd had about 10 years of active duty. And then I just figured I couldn't do anymore because the work was so heavy. But there was a guy there, he said, hey, you need to be in reserves. I joined up that first month, finished my time there. I retired as E7, Sergeant First Class. And during that time, I just did a myriad of jobs. I deployed, because you deploy when you're still in reserves. I did work on the weekends. And during the time that I was in Washington, of course, I went to State Department Foreign Service Officer. I started as a program manager, worked in Washington, D.C. But if you've ever been in Washington, D.C., it's really expensive. And finally did a bunch of work, got enough experience, and turned to my wife and said, listen, we need to go overseas because there's some great postings and we can do some good work. So we started in Bolivia, was our first tour. Then I applied for the wrong place. I applied for a bunch of really places I wanted to go, but then somebody said, apply for The Hague because you look smart. And I applied for The Hague as my number 6 choice. And of course, we ended up in The Hague, which was completely first world. And I lasted about a month and they deployed me to Pakistan, or forward-based me to Pakistan. The boss said, listen, you need to go to work. So that was great work. We spent time there, came out of there, went to Nicaragua, came back up, and I was assigned to the border, as you'll know, for a couple of years, and then back up to Washington where I ran personal recovery for the department. So I felt like every single day we worked, that when we were there, our effort was to put America first, to put Americans first. That was our goal, right? We weren't there to support other nations. We were there to push forward our interests, to support democracy overseas, and to take care of Americans. And many times we did just that.